Hey there everyone, and welcome so much back to Completely Average Gaming, and welcome so much to Transport Fever, where we are enjoying this beautiful landscaping that has happened underneath the train tracks, especially over here, that has luckily been hidden away behind this speed demon of a train right here, traveling along at what I'm guessing is 11 kilometers an hour. Not much, in other words. And other terms, words, things, or other. But yeah, this is amongst the things that needs to be taken care of this episode. This obviously won't work long term. It's been going for quite a long term already, I think. This train being all of 16 years old. What do you know? But that's about to change though. I'm thinking we will get right on changing this thing out, because I think these two bad boys right here, no, well, not incredibly efficient, but of course the Atlantic has a lot more tractive effort and pulling power. Same goes with the E03 has even more than the Atlantic actually. I think we'll try this one on for size, see how that goes. Now we obviously also need some a level of freight going on there. How about a couple of nappies? And maybe a couple of these ones? How are you feeling? 80, 80, 80. Alright, so we don't have more than these two to play around with then now. Well, we got another nappy. This one. Not sure what the actual difference is. Oh, this one is not a nappy. I'm just joking. I'm just fooling around. Let's see, that's 12 and that's 11, so that's 22, 23, 33, 44, 55 plus 55, 67, 79, and then 91. Not much more than we already got on there. Let's throw another one of those, two of those on there. There we go. And that would cost 6.373 million. Well, there we go. Change it out. Let's follow this beauty and see how it will look when it gets its remodeling done. Maybe crank up the speed ever so slightly as we move towards the station here. And there we are. Look at town here developing like as if it was no one's business. Got no second thoughts on any expansion, any expansion plans. There we go, and 30, 20, 10. There we are. Look at that. Beautiful little train. Got all of 115. What I'm looking forward to is seeing how it will do up the hillside here, because that's where the other train really struggled. Now there are quite a few different things that we could look into this episode. For example, over here we probably have quite a few trucks too many, and as time moves on, you get newer trucks which are more efficient than the ones you already had. I think what we'll do is we'll tell this guy to head on to the depot to be sold. I think you can head on over to the depot as well. We'll start with those. We're already headed for the depot, so can you? Too late. Oh well. We'll send you to the depot. Not you, because you're about to make his money. You, there, buddy, depot, go. And they will sell themselves automatically, so I don't have to worry about that. Suppose you're already headed there. They're waiting. Fair enough. How's things looking over here? A little bit more skeptical as to whether I should sell these or not, because they are the ones who will bring stuff down here so that the other trucks can move about, you know. But we went a little overboard, or I went a little overboard. Shouldn't blame anyone else for that in the last episode in terms of going crazy with it. But let's get cracking here. I want to double track this for the simple reason that this one train ain't cutting it at the moment. So you know that's happening. It's not going to be a all too daunting task, this thing, and hook you up to there. Now I kind of also want to drive it along over to Sunnyvale over there, but that would require some major urban redevelopment, and I'm not so sure I'm keen on that. But what I haven't done, which is kind of ridiculous, is double track this, or you know, make a intersection here. Too much slope? What the heck? Not too much slope. Or just, you know, crackpot drunk, buddy. I never finished this apparently. Alright, let's go. Let's meet up with the other track right before the bridge there. That was also probably why I didn't double or intersect, put an intersection in by the station here. I'm guessing. I'll put a signal in there and there. And there. Sure, that works. Select the thing, would you? There you go. That should allow that into the station just fine. Well, the infamous line 3 is still nowhere to be seen, which is fair. I'll accept such terms, I suppose. Let's go ahead and cross these tracks over like so. No, why would you want to do such a thing? You know, it'd be really weird if you were to just accept your faith as a junction, intersection, call it whatever you want. Now do that same exact thing in reverse. Come on! Get angry. Hopefully someone got the reference. If not, you know, that was awkward without any reason to be so. But as one does actually work in the sense that having one will allow them to switch over tracks and all that. I shouldn't have that there, but what can you do? I'll rather have that there. And you can be removed. There we are. Beautiful. Here, one way, yes. The well. You there. there. That's miles behind. That's fine. And another there-ish, give or take. I'm just plunking these ones down at a rather random interval. What? No! Much slope. I call bullshit, but I suppose it's not really up to me now, is it? That is fine. Oh wait. Beautiful. Beautiful indeed. What are you exactly there, buddy? Reporting a nice red. Would you be the Yep. The mogul. There we go. Do we want to do something about that, or are we happy with just keeping it as is? How many watts do you carry on you? 212. Well, of course, the Atlantic is very tempting. 100 kilometers an hour. You know, my humblest of apologies. 100 kilometers an hour. How much do you cost? 288 versus 162. What are you on about? Bullshit. Yeah, you'll come in here, then you'll grab this beautiful track here, go the other way over here. Just like you were doing already. And then over here, Aurora Station 3. There you go. Take care of that problem. I don't get what you're, all that sassy about. So we'll move you in Hartford, right? This is Hartford. Yeah. We'll move you from platform 4 over to platform 3. There you go. Problem solved. You just gotta, be a problem solver, not a problem maker. My motto. Anyways, let's go ahead and grab a boatload of loan, because this is gonna be expensive. We're gonna pause it so this guy will change his uniform over there. We're gonna go with the Atlantic, ready for the future and all that. 80, 60, 96, 100. Here we go. One passenger, baggage car. Well, we got a few different wagons here to put on it, if we were to feel so inclined. Because that can go on. Baggage car, one passenger. Beautiful. Yeah, I have no clue what this means. I mean, I get 4 axles, but let's just go crazy with a couple. Well, passenger trains are usually the same sort of lineup, though, isn't it? More or less. So that would be, let's see, 14. Let's call it 15. No, 28. We have one of these, which would be 38. 46 and 56. Grab a couple more of those then. No. Just replace now, please. Yes. Now if we can keep this open while I just make myself another train, that would be beautiful. Nope. Really? Passenger. There we go. We're gonna move this somewhere where we can see what's going on each and every thingy thing. We'll start off with the one baggage thing that we got going. Then we have 2 of these. And at least one of those. I think we have 2 of those. 3 of those, actually. Now they're the same length, so I'm guessing we nailed it. Line 3, please. Alright. Let's zoom in on this guy as he comes into the beautiful station that is Aurora, I think. Might be mistaken. Might be wrong. I think it's Aurora. Aurora. And boom! The Atlantic has arrived. It's cool, buddy. Let's go ahead and well, we still want to follow you. Thank you. Then I was thinking maybe some kind of cool color consists in the making. A look, blue, a lot darker blue. Nah. Even darker? Possibly. That one's a little bit more dangerous, if I may say so myself. Let's, how about dark red? Also a sassy color. It's sassy. Brown. Brown, it works, but it's like nothing is really happening, you know? It's like, ooh. Orange looks a bit dirty, in my opinion. Yellow, no. Oh. Pale. Well, dark works. Or take, you know, my opinion, anyways. Black, obviously, would work. Gray would work. How about a sporty hot rod pink? No, that's what I figured. Not sure. We'll leave it be in that color, I suppose. At least for now, until I get a better better plans. Aren't you supposed to hit 100? Buddy, this is even downhill. You should really be able to hit 100. You're floating downhill. Just don't sit on the brakes and you'd be good. Buddy. Alright, next up I think will be to demolish this part and fly on over to Sunnyvale. Now I'm strongly considering demolishing all four tracks, because we could have a very nice circular line going here to St. Paul, Fresno, Chattanooga, Sunnyvale, Hartford, and then St. Louis. I think that could really be something. Yeah. Sorry, Hartford. You built the wrong place. Without doing something weird, can you manage? Thank you. Should have asked sooner, apparently. And then we'll angle it a little off to the east. Might as well be. Feels more like south, I suppose, but you know, what can you do? Hopefully these guys can join up without causing too much of a fuss about it. Sure, we'll try to... Oh, hello. You want to tunnel the whole thing? Well, as much as I enjoy a flat surface, I mean, that's unnecessarily expensive, isn't it? 1.32 million. Well, we got the cash. And it's kind of nice when it just pops out and then goes into another tunnel. I think we'll grab this actually, and then we'll have to wiggle the tracks over here in order to get them all lined up before the tunnel happens, so as to save some much needed cash. 600 grand. I mean, it's not like it's cheap to begin with, this thing. Yes, we're doing 4 tracks. Why? No flipping clue. But now we already got 3, so you know, not doing 4 now would be a crime, basically. But I suppose this could be a very busy route at some point. I mean, we got all of Sunnyvale up that way. We also have Charleston though, so you can have several circular routes going clockwise, counterclockwise. Same thing over here. I don't know. And obviously some sort of number that goes away from the circular route as well. 1 or more. Now if I were to grab, say, this guy, he would do something wonky. I wouldn't want that. If I try that again, see, now it works. That's the spirit. Yes, connect up over there. And that should mean I can just grab you and hook you up to there. Right, you're hooked up now. Yes? Well, the train tracks have decided to do something funky and it's way into the tunnel here. But, I suppose what can you do, right? Now, Sunnyvale. I suppose we'd want a sort of straight station here, because we'll have some tracks veering off to the right and some veering off to the left here. What we could do with this is sort of a open TTD scheme, where you have express routes in the middle and local routes on the edges. Possible. That's not something we would need to make a decision on right here and now, mind you. Now, do I want some other routes on there as well? Maybe a route coming from down here, stopping by, going up and up. That might be a thing. I feel like that might be a thing. It might even go, you know, through the mountains here, depending on when this line comes to fruition, in our financial standpoint at that point. Let's plan for that at least. 200, would that be fine? I think that would be fine actually. Let's go with 5 tracks. Am I gonna need? We'll do 6. I'm a, you know, not an odd numbers guy. I'm a even numbers guy. That's what it's called in English. There we go. Let's curve it a little. Other way. That way. Yes. Obviously, gonna have a second street connection, and And we're gonna flip you around to say, yeah, because we'll have, well, circular line would be less interesting that way. We'll plug it down. Worst case scenario, we can redo everything at a later date. We'll hook you up there and there as well. And then I suppose we'll take these two and these 2 tracks for now. No, we'll take these 4 tracks for now. Yep, it's been decided. Did you do something funny on the way? No, you didn't. Seems to look fine from my point of view. Now we can bring these lads along a little further, I think. Okay, or not. What happened with the snapping action there? There we go. That's snapping action for you. Bring you along. Now you don't want to snap again. Why have you decided that snapping is a bad thing? You wanted to snap there. How come? I don't get it. You not really snapped. You want to snap back onto it. Gotcha. Alright, and from here, I think we'll go straight for goal. There we are. Now I want a sort of a cross over here. Can we get a proper one this time? Of course not. That would have been too much, wouldn't it? What? Oh yeah, it happened. It's for real now. All right. Can we double that up by any chance? What do you know? Now we're talking. Now obviously we also want some sort of huge junction type of thing here, say, like that. Yeah. Obviously not. Where was that? That was, here is the snapping point. That doesn't snap all the way over here, apparently. But if I were to try and do something funky here. I saw it work somewhere. Can we by any chance line it up? I think that's more or less lined up, right? Beautiful. And then we'll just double slip and double slip. Might as well double slip that as well, I think. Hope I didn't break anything. There we are. That should you know, be that end of the stick. As for over here though. Ah shoot, now we'll need a junction inside of the tunnel if we wanna double do that. We'll be fine. We'll figure it out when the time arrives, I suppose. Now, don't fight me. There we go. What's up with the you know, crossing and stuff now? All of a sudden it works. Haha! Yeah! You know what's happening? That's cool. We'll not double the all over the place crossing, I don't think. Not yet anyways. Now, Sunnyvale, buddy. How do we wanna tram track this? Let's have a look at what kind of numbers we got available to us. So over here would be the trams. Ooh, we got these two. These are nice. These are really nice. Looking cool too. Alright, the trams are 1 up. But then we take a look at our buses and the Mac is available. I think we'll do trams. Plain and simple. They tend to not make money, but nor does the buses. So, you know, that's fine. Let's do one of these bad boys. Just flip you around real quick. Thank you. Want to go all out from the get-go? Why not? Electric, yes. Beautiful. And here, gonna have to do some work here in town. Where do I want him to go? We'll do 2 tracks actually. That's how crazy we'll be now. We'll have one going, you know, up there, and then like so. We'll have one going down here over this way, like that. Electric tram track, like so. We'll switch it over to none again, so that I don't, you know, start making all sorts of tram tracks all over the place. I will have a couple there. We'll have a couple over here, and we'll throw in a couple here and here. Why not? And I know I'm overdoing it ever so slightly. I hear what you're saying there, but what can you do? There we are. Probably a lot you can do about that, but you know. Let's also do that so we can have the depot a little out of town. No, the other one. There we go. We'll put you there, buddy. There you go. Do we want to try 2 different numbers? Yeah, different speeds, so that's a downer. Let's just go with these guys. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. New line. Absolutely. Do we really want to do it that way? No, we don't. Remove that one. Thank you. To there, to there, to there, to there. We're back. How's that looking? Well, it's a very unstrategic because now they have to wait for each other, but there are not that many, so I'm sure it will be fine. Good stuff. We'll put all of you guys on there. We'll buy a few more. So, well, here, they're going that way. So I'd want these guys to go. They're going up there, so these guys need to come down here. Right? I think so. Yeah, we'll give it a go, regardless. Can I possibly, if we were to do like that? Oop. No, you don't cross it out. Isn't the point? Let's select both of these, change their color schemes. Blue, sure, and orange. There we go. No, now they're going the same way. The point was that they were supposed to go opposite directions. Oh well. Shit happens. Just gotta live with it, I suppose. Deal with it. Gotta deal, you know. But I think we'll find a sweet spot to have a little waiting around, see if anything happens. Over here, for example. Ooh, 2 trains in the station. This is gonna be exciting. Because I think we'll leave it there for today. If you enjoyed the episode, please smack the like button. If you guys want to stay up to date on all things average, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And hopefully I'll see you all in the next one, where I'm very tempted to start making a grand depot kind of thing for the trains. I think that might be cool. It will be done at some point. Question is if the next episode is going to be it or not. Look at that, you know, they're both coming out at the same time. Would have thought the Atlantic would just power away from the other one, but no. Apparently they're doing the same type of acceleration there. Kind of a downer. But yeah, if you enjoyed, like button, stay up to date with all things average, subscribe, and if you've got any thoughts, comments, or suggestions, leave them down below, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Well then, carry up.